It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A house fire at YE has claimed the life of an elderly man. Fire crews were called to the home in Bukai Road just before 5:30 yesterday afternoon. It took firefighters more than an hour to contain the blaze before they found the body of the 81-year-old. The cause of the fire is not yet known. Investigations are continuing into a fatal pedestrian accident at Toronto. 45-year-old Teralba man Andrew Taylor died after being hit by a Nissan Patrol while crossing Carey Street on Saturday night. The 68-year-old driver is assisting police and has undergone blood and urine tests. Independent candidate for Swansea, Chris Osborne, has called out the Labor Greens preference deal, saying local Green groups should be allowed to determine their own choices. He says the Greens headquarters had an outstanding agreement with Labor from the last election, and the ALP has called in their favour in targeted seats, including Swansea. Chris Osborne says voters with Green values should consider him as their choice for runner-up candidate.
The Greens are recommending their number twos to the Animal Welfare Party, which I don't have a problem with, but their third preference to Labor, so I'm asking Green voters out there to either give me their number two or their number three.
A trail bike rider is recovering in the John Hunter Hospital after a crash at Karua. The 25-year-old came off his bike on a track in remote bushland yesterday afternoon. He was winched out by the Hunter's Westpac rescue helicopter, suffering multiple injuries. Hunter Medicare Local has identified better management of chronic disease as a means of reducing health costs on the public health system. It comes after the National Health Performance Authority identified 4% of Hunter residents are high GP attendees, with most suffering long-term illnesses and coming from a lower socio-economic background. Hunter Medicare Local Deputy Chair Dr. Belinda Guest says with the right management, hospital admissions can be drastically reduced.
People with chronic disease have a much higher rate of attendance at their GPs and also hospital attendance and admissions. So tackling those problems, as we've shown through our programs like our care coordination program, can actually reduce hospital admissions by up to 30%.
Lake Macquarie has been named as one of the worst areas in the state for seatbelt offences. Since 2013, just over 1,000 fines have been handed out, the sixth highest amount in New South Wales. St George and Sydney South is the worst area for drivers not wearing seatbelts. Hunter Water will be investing $15 million to upgrade the Dungog wastewater treatment works. The upgrade is in preparation for a forecast of 485 new homes to be built in the region over the next 25 years, with the expectation the upgrade will take the plant through until 2040. Nick Kaiser from Hunter Water says they've been preparing to upgrade the plant for several years and they're now in the final stages of planning.
Hunter Water is currently in the stage of detailed design, so that means assessing the needs of the region as well as how best to upgrade the plant. So we're expecting for construction to be completed by 2019.
Now with sport, Sarah Giuliano.
The Newcastle Knights have had their best start to the NRL season in 9 years with their third straight win for 2015 over the Gold Coast Titans. The 20 points to 18 victory came despite the Titans being poised for victory, with 5 Gold Coast players returning after drugs charges. Knights coach Rick Stone says he couldn't fault the Titans' play up until the 65th minute.
We were coming out of our own end for most of the second half, but we managed, I think our coup sort of had a really big run there that sort of changed the momentum of that particular set and gave us something for Clydesy to put a nice ball on for Jeremy Smith.
Newcastle Jets imports Lee Kai-Jay and Enver Aliverdic has proven their worth in the team's 2-1 win over the Western Sydney Wanderers. The Saturday Pertex Stadium clash saw the Jets break their drought, with Aliverdic scoring in the 22nd minute and Kai-Jay following suit in the 45th. And in Newcastle District Cricket, Stockton Raymond Terrace will have a chance at the premiership after defeating University outright yesterday. That's sport. I'm Sarah Giuliano.
2 in your RFM News Time, 26 to 7.